Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Today in this video I'm going to be drawing lips. I'm going to draw 3 different types, and you will need a pencil and you will need a blending tool. I don't have a blending tool, I need a new one, so I'm just going to be using toilet paper. Okay, what a blender is, it's just basically like rolled up paper. If you want to roll up paper and like, I don't know how you're going to sharpen it, but if you want to do that, then go ahead, you can also do that. But first, by like drawing these lips, you just add a line and you draw like curves leading to the center. That's going to be the top lip. So when I draw lips, I want them to be like shiny, and when I'm blending, it like helps to, it makes it look more smooth. So and then later on you can go in and add highlights and it makes it look like really glossy. And if you just do it in one shade, it's gonna kind of just look like lipstick or something. So you don't want it to be like that unless you want them to have lipstick on. But this is how I draw my lips. For this, I also recommend using a kneaded eraser instead of a regular eraser, because I don't know, for this if you brush off the eraser crumbs, you could use like a makeup brush or like a paintbrush or something, but I personally think a kneaded eraser will just make life so much easier. It doesn't leave any eraser crumbs, or it doesn't like smear your work. So I recommend getting a kneaded eraser. Even if you don't have one, I recommend getting one in the future. I'm not trying to advertise here, but I do think it is a necessity for artists, especially when you're not trying to get eraser crumbs everywhere. I know if I'm working at my mom's, like, I call it my mom's table because like she really wanted it. If I'm like drawing there, I have to make sure all the eraser crumbs are gone, and half of the time I'll find myself just vacuuming them off the table, like not with the actual vacuum but like with the hose, and it's like, it's just a mess. It's so hard to get eraser crumbs off, but I recommend a kneaded eraser. Okay, that's the moral of the story. For this second pair of lips, this is like the side view, so trust the process on this one. This looks really weird at first, but I saw a video on this. I don't remember who it was by, but I saw a video on it and I was like, I have to try that. And I tried it and I'm like, I don't draw lips any other way for a side profile. I think this is really helpful. This is one of my favorites, so I highly recommend doing lips like this. Okay, you will, trust me, you will never want to go back, but everything works differently for everybody, so I perfectly understand if you don't like this method. It's totally fine, no hard feelings. I love how calming art is. I remember when I was younger, I used to just watch art videos and not like draw, and it was just so calming. And I mean, I don't know, but it's just really calming. And even if you don't know how to draw, I would watch art videos and just like look at how they draw, and I'm like, oh, that's how you did that. And eventually I found myself picking up tips that I didn't even know I was picking up. I'm like later on drawing and I'm like, oh, I remember this one video did blah blah blah, and I'm like, I can do that in this one, and then it just becomes so much easier to do art that way. So I recommend just watching like art videos. Me as well, I used to draw a lot without a reference, and now I draw with references. But I think everybody should draw with references, or at least have an inspiration for what you're trying to draw. It'll make your drawing just look better because you'll actually have had a plan for the drawing, and it will make it turn out better because you're actually not just doing random stuff along the way. You already have a plan for what you're gonna draw, and it just makes it so much easier. I remember when I was younger, people used to always look at my art and be like, oh my gosh, that's so good. And I'm sitting here like thinking this is so bad. I don't even know, but they would just say it looks good. And I'm like, shoot, this looks really bad. Or I think it looks good. And I'm like, thank you. And then I look back years later and I'm like, look, I was a growing artist, alright? It just looked so bad. And I would keep like a folder of all my art over the years because I'm like, when I'm older, I want to look back at this and see how much better at art I am. And I think everybody should really do that. Like, my brother would like throw away his sketchbooks and I'm like, why? Why would you ever do that? It doesn't take up that much space to keep your sketchbooks. I personally think there's no reason to throw them away. You can look back and grow off of what you used to do when you drew stuff, and that can really grow you as a person. Also, don't you just want to have a little art gallery of all the stuff you have over the years? You can look at your pile grow and be like, all those books, I did all of those. Just, it gives you a sense of accomplishment, and at the end, just think about it. You're throwing away your work, especially if it's hard work. But I don't know, my brother just started drawing recently and picked it up. He used to draw like stick figures, and me and my sister were like, you should draw, like, and actually put the time into like draw actual stuff instead of stick figures. And he's like, I don't really care for that. And then just like maybe 3-4 years ago, he actually started to do that, and we're like, oh, okay, so you took our advice. And now he's really good at art and stuff. He's really good at it. And I'm like, all we have to do is nurture that. But that's basically it. This is how I draw lips, step by step. I hope this was helpful, and please like and subscribe, like I said in the beginning of the video, I think a couple times. And comment down below how your day is going. I love you. Bye.